So who inspired me to motovlog? You're about to find out. Alright, so back in the day, by back in the day I mean like 4 years ago or so, I've had an interest in motorcycles, particularly, mainly because of my uncle, who whenever I was a kid had a Buell. I think he had an XB12R, I'm pretty sure. But that thing sounded mean, it looked cool. You know, I was interested in it, but I didn't get the full grasp, you know? I didn't want to go out there and ride. Now, I wanted to have fun, like on four-wheelers and stuff like that. I was always kind of scared of dirt bikes and stuff like that, having to balance, you know. I was really timid whenever I was young. Still am a little bit, to be honest, but I was really afraid, you know, to learn, to get on a dirt bike, crash, you know, fall, get back up again and go at it. I was scared to get hurt. So, you know, after a couple events that I've had, whenever I was a kid, an accident that I had on a dirt bike, which is in a previous video, you know, I wanted a bike. I didn't have the drive at the time, and I discovered someone who most of you know as Baker X Derek. He was the very first motovlogger that I watched. Now, he wasn't necessarily the person who inspired me to motovlog, but he is the person who inspired me to get on two wheels and have the adventure that he does. So a couple years ago, whenever I was watching him the most, he would always go on these adventure rides, you know, off-road, to certain spots to look out, and, you know, all while interacting with the people around him, the community around him. And I wanted that. I wanted to be on two wheels. I wanted to be out there, you know, I wanted to be out there for the adventure and to see new places. I wanted to go to the mountains and experience it on two wheels. Just find new roads that I like, not just, you know, commuting back and forth to work, you know, having some fun while I'm doing it. And after that, I got my very first bike, which was a Buell Blast. Hopped on it, went to school every day. I went from Commerce to Dawsonville, nearly every day to school, which is like, you know, 45 miles one way. And you know, I had fun. After that, I wanted to motovlog. I wanted to get a camera, and I did it. I even practiced it, like whenever I would be on my way to school, be on my way home, I would practice talking to myself, being weird, doing, you know, trying to express a little bit of my personality. Now, I have changed a little bit though. I believe I've matured in a way. My previous videos, I was trying to go out there. I was trying to be something I wasn't. I was trying to be like really sporadic, really funny, which I am a funny person, don't get me wrong. But I'm more funny in person, normal conversation. But I would try to act, try to play a part, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't like it. I really didn't. Like, I know some people did like it on my channel whenever it first started. But, you know, deep down to myself, I didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it. And I took a break for a long time. The main reason was because I had to sell my bike for some financial reasons. I got a different job, so I needed a solid piece of transportation to get to work. Mainly because it was about an hour away, or almost an hour away from where I was living. But you know, it was in the end, it was all worth it, because I got the job that I needed for the time. But I worked hard doing what I did, progressed to a position of leadership. I was in a position to where I finally got the chance to go up to the dealership and purchase a new bike. So here I am. This is basically, compared to my previous stuff, this is basically the new me, and I really appreciate pulling out in front of me. Jesus Christ. Basically a new me. I want to try something different, something a little bit more laid back, to where like I'm more focused on the content rather than just putting out videos to be funny. But at the same time, I do want it to be enjoyable for you guys. So yeah, so that was way off topic for a little bit, but you get the idea. First person to inspire me to not only ride, but also to motovlog. BxD Derek. Shiny side up, guys. Peace out. Like, subscribe, and hit that little notification. Hopefully I can get at least one video out every week. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I think I got someone in trouble at Suzuki. To start off, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about what happened, or like how I found the issue. So basically, we had the bike on my front porch. All right, so basically we were taking a look at it. Those who do not know, I was jiggling the bars to make sure that they were locked whenever I parked it. Then I noticed the small reflector. So I was a pretty big car guy. The reason being was because my dad was around the headlight bulb itself. So that being said, vibrating and kind of loose.